Are you crazy?
Yeah, Leo, I'm crazy, okay? A loony, okay?
Why?
Why? Why? Oh, I don't know. Because I wanted to redecorate. You know, a couple throw pillows, a TV news reporter. What do you think?
Raphael, what are you doing?
It's the news lady.
Can we keep her?
What's up, fellow collectors? Welcome to another A&R review. This review is going to be awesome, righteous, and radical because we've got April O'Neil figure from NECA. I'm super excited about this figure. The first live-action TMNT movie from 1990 was one of the biggest moments of my childhood. I have lost count as how many times I've seen this movie. I have every TMNT movie figure ever made, but I have seen nothing like this figure before. I've been following the development of this figure for a while now. Judith Hoag, the actress who plays April in the first movie, and who this figure is based on, has been heavily involved in the design of this figure and hyping it since April, approximately, and has been on social media talking about the design process. Now there's two versions of this figure. The standard version, going for about $29.99 US, which is the one we have right here, and also the special edition that goes for $9.99 US, which came with extra accessories and was signed by Judith Hoag, and it was limited to 2,000 units, but was sold out in minutes after being announced. We have the standard version here, but I did manage to snag the special edition one as well, but it hasn't arrived yet, so in the meantime, we'll open this one up. So before we begin our unboxing and walk around the box, I do want to mention our October giveaway. We are giving away G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes, and Storm Shadow. And how do you win? Well, all you gotta do is be a subscriber and leave a comment on any of our videos. We'll randomly pick a winner every month to win a cool prize from us. That's it. No catch, no sweepstakes, no sending us any flyers or fan letters. I mean, you can send us fan letters, that'd be pretty cool. But you just gotta subscribe and leave a comment on our videos. So we'll have a quick walk around the box here. It is a really nice box. There's a lot going on here. The front gives you that nostalgic, 80s and 90s TV. You've got a little bit of a hologram, so if you move it left and right, you'll see April O'Neil show up on the screen. So that's pretty cool. I dig NECA how they do these boxes for anything, all of their lines. They take pride in presentation, and I love that. So the side of the box here, you've got April O'Neil, the movie, the very first movie here, and then a picture of her in the bottom there too. The other side, you've got sort of the full frame of her from top to bottom. A little close-up of her in detail. Back of the box, you have several more pictures. They're pretty much the same pictures on the side. And then you got the 4 turtles at the bottom here and some right up in the middle. So the top of the box here, you have NECA, Nickelodeon, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles title. And then for the bottom of the box here, you have the barcodes and the write-up of all the people that have made or were involved in creating this figure. Which I think is a pretty cool touch because a lot of companies don't do that. And I think NECA, because they're such a family-oriented company, they're, all their team members work together really well. They actually wrote down the people here. So we looked at the outside of the box, but you got Velcro here, and you open it up, and bam! Hits you with some nostalgia slap. I think this is so cool. For inbox people, they're gonna love this because they can keep the whole thing in a package, and all their figure, accessory, all of that shows up in this nice giant window, and then you just close it away, and here you are for inbox collectors. All right, now we're gonna unbox this beautiful figure. We got our channel instead of Chanel. Boo. We got channel 3 microphone here. I can't wait to get Danny from Loot Crate. I ordered from Loot Crate, so Danny was their special edition character. Can't wait to get him. Then April can just slap Danny in the face for joining the folk band. I swear they put these zip ties just to punish you. Takes forever to get your figure out. So we'll take a look at the figure aesthetically, and then we'll get into the articulation. Visually, aside from the knees, yeah, I know we'll talk about the elephant in the room in a bit. Lots of different patterns and details on this figure. The head does look decent. Is it the best? It's close. It's there. I mean, I do see her in this sculpt. She's got this look where she's just like shocked. She's just looking and like, oh my god, there's a rat in the room. So hair-wise, yeah, it's nice. I mean, there's a lot of curly. She has curly hair, right? So it's not that easy. And I think they did a decent job on getting that likeness down for the hair. There is a gap in between her ear here and then where the hair kind of sits behind it. I don't think it was executed that well. It just kind of looks like a gaping hole there, and the hair's still over the top of the ear here. But I know they were trying to do something. It just, I don't know. For me, it doesn't look right. It just looks like a hole there. Her outfit. Well, there's a lot going on in the outfit. There's a lot of pattern going on in the outfit. You know, you've got on the shoulders, in the sleeve here, you've got different patterns. These diamond checked patterns here, and then when she rolls it up, it actually has a different color scheme to it because it's underneath the shirt and she rolls it up. So I love the the way they've made the colors here look really nice. Then you have her vest. It's got that leathery look to it. It's good. It's not leather, it's plastic. Then you have her skirt. It's got that cheetah print or something like that, jaguar print. It's got a lot of details. And then you actually have her pins here, nicely painted gold and silver, and the buttons are actually painted silver as well. So I think they did a good job in bringing this outfit to the likeness of the movie. It's very, very close to the movie. Where this figure has issues is obviously everyone talks about it. They talked about it the minute they saw pictures of it, right? It's the knee here. This is definitely not her skin tone here. This is supposed to be nylon stockings going all the way up. But this gap right here between underneath the knee and above the knee, I understand why it had to be done because it's to allow articulation of the knee. But I just feel like there should have been a better way to execute this. I don't know what it is. I'm not an engineer. I'm not an advanced sculptor, but I just think there could have been a better option. And I'm wondering if the time constraints they had, they were just stuck with this and they're like, this is all we can do because of the time that we have to get this out on. And it's a shame because it just looks really, really strange to have that cut out there. The bottom here with her actual shoes, it's nicely painted. It's good. But yeah, I mean, aside from the actual, knee part here, aesthetically, this figure looks pretty nice and it's very close to the accuracy of the movie. With the skill level that NECA has been bringing us with all the other figures. All the figures from the Turtle line are just like amazing. Do they have issues? Maybe, Splinter might have some issues here and there, but for the most part, they didn't knock it out of the park. And there was a lot of love put into this figure. Judith, Ashley personally wanted to go through the process with NECA and make sure this figure came out great. And that they did. I'm not gonna say that this figure doesn't look good. It looks great. I'm just like, did they not see this gap right here and go, that looks strange. That does not look like Judith with her nylons on. And just this little thing here is all that's bothering me. Other than that, the look, the accessories, and we'll talk about the accessories in a second, we'll show them all. It's a great figure. But yeah, because we're not gonna get another April O'Neil figure. They're not gonna go and let's go build another one. Maybe they'll build a second April O'Neil in part 2, which was a different actor altogether. This is the only time you're gonna see Judith in this likeness. And it's just such a difficult thing to say, because she's such a likable person. And we got to see a lot of her Instagram postings and how excited she was for the buildup of making this figure. I'm not gonna be the one to say this is, don't go get this figure or anything like that. It's just that part right there. That's it. That's all I got issues with. Other than that, hey, great figure. So let's have a little walk around with the articulation on her. So with the head here, it is on a dumbbell joint, and you can get the left and right. You can go down. You can't really go up because the hair obviously restricts it, but you got good range here. More than enough that you would need for her. Shoulder area, you can get the shoulders up this high. You can have the rotation of the arm go around. And we've got all the articulation up on the screen if you need to take a look at them. NECA has their own version of double elbow. There is a cut here between the wrist area or the bottom part of her arm and the top part. it's not as noticeable as the knee, and naturally you're not going to have her hand up like this all the time. It's going to be down, so it's not even noticeable here when it's actually together. For the wrist, you do have a hinge on there, and you can rotate the wrist all around. For the body itself here, you do have a waist swivel, and that is it. Waist swivel is all you get. You do have a little bit of crunch here, so you can get her to lean forward or crunch forward. And if you want to go back, not really that much without bending the knees. For the leg area here, there is a lot of restriction because of the skirt. You don't have any thigh cut. You do have the double knees. And then you have your ankle up and down. Not much in terms of swivel. Very limited in the leg area here. The double knees and then the hinge and the ankle area. That's about it. Overall, I mean, the articulation is not bad. You got double elbow, double knee, and you know the head does move really well. She's a news reporter. She's not, she's not gonna be one of the turtles. She's not gonna go fight with the turtles. Although the new video game, she is. But yeah, this 1990 April O'Neil is a news anchor lady, and she just likes to ask the tough questions and get her nose dirty in areas that she's not supposed to. And she always is a liability for the turtles. Paint wise here, there has been other people mentioning on the internet that her body the paint chips off and falls off or rubs. I haven't had any issues with it. I've been moving around this figure quite some time now, and we've got his white table and not a bit of paint has come off. So that's a good sign for me. So accessory wise, you've got a bunch of accessories, and NECA always gives us some cool accessories all the time with their turtle figures. With her here, you've got her bag here, her news reporter everyday bag. Only problem with this is, you've got the side that she picks up from Raphael. She finds it. The only issue with this is it doesn't fit in the bag. Like, how she hides it and kind of sticks out just a little bit. This is as much as you're gonna go without trying to maybe break it, so it's unfortunate. Aesthetically, the bag looks great and the size fine. I mean, it's good, but yeah, that's the only downside. You can't get the side in there. So she does come with two sets of hands here. You've got gripping hands, to grip the side that I'm using as a pointer, and then we've got the fist hand here where she punches one of the foot soldiers during that scene in the subway, and this finger pointing hand. I can't remember where this is from, but if you remember where it's from, leave a comment in the comment section so that you can jog my memory. Then here we have Josh Pizza and Smellio's bunch of stuff that she picks up after the turtles just messing up her apartment. Then we have the news reporter microphone, channel 3 microphone. I love how the wire, it just sticks out like this. We just need a camera to attach it to. Finally, we've got the additional head sculpt here. This is a little like a smirk or a smile. I don't know. You just see some teeth there. And I'll put it on her. Honestly, I kind of like the one that's already on her in the beginning, but this is not too bad. It's just a little different look. Comparison-wise, here we have the 4 turtles. I mean, come on. We got to have the 4 turtles, right? We got Donnie, Mikey, Raph, and Leo. And she's taller than them, and she's supposed to be taller than them, right? She's actually quite a bit taller than them from the angles here, but I think they scale well. Next up, we have Splinter, and then we have the Shredder here. She is obviously taller than Splinter, but she's almost on par with Shredder. He's got that Kabuto one-of-a-kind helmet that makes him a little bit taller, but yeah, I mean, she's a tall person. And here we have the foot soldiers next to April here. That scene where she fights them, so they're using some weapons here. And she's the same height as them, a little bit taller. Just a little taller than them, but yeah, pretty close to accuracy here. And finally, we have Raphael and Casey Jones. Raphael and his, outfit to go outdoors and kind of be in disguise. And then Casey Jones, because why not? Because their love interest is there. And I just want to mention that there is another Casey Jones on the way, and that one will allow us to remove the helmet off and see the actual actor's face underneath. This one, if you take this off, there's nothing in there. It's like a void. Scary void. Don't do that. Anyway, so yeah, she scales really well with Casey Jones and Raph here. Height-wise, they're on par, the two of them, and they were like that in the movies. So what's my final take on her? Well, she's an iconic character in the TMNT line, and she was an absolute must for us movie lovers. I think they did a good enough job here where we could say we're satisfied with this figure and we don't need another version down the road. This will kind of keep us happy for a long time. Well, keep me happy for a long time, in my opinion. If you're wondering and you're on the fence to get her, well, she's sold out, and I don't know, you might have to go in the secondary market to get her. That's how popular she is with Turtles fans. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did and you haven't subscribed, click on the subscribe button for me. Help me out here and leave a comment. Well, the reason why I say that is every time you leave a comment and you're a subscriber, you get a chance to win a prize. So if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed, go ahead, click that button and be entered to win a prize every month. As always, thank you for watching. Have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.